And I think that one of the things that's made you so successful is I think you're deeply connected to culture. Like you're aware of what people are feeling. You're aware of what they're frustrated by. And, regardless if there's like data analysis to back up every single one of those claims, like to me, that doesn't mean anything. Like you can list out all the facts you fucking want, but like you're aware of people's frustrations. And, politicians have to react to that. So you don't need to know like what fucking senator is pushing what bill because they're all reacting to the thing that you're more acutely aware of, probably than even them.
Yeah. I guess you
can't be a comedian or at least a high performing comedian if you're not in touch with like what people are feeling.
Yeah.
Like at its core, I think that's really what makes somebody a good comic. It's like,
yeah, and how to stay stay connected to that type of thing.
Yeah.
I guess
and sometimes with success, it's harder to connect to it, and it's also harder for them to connect to you. That's probably why you want to hide the house in Nashville. You're like, fuck. Well, they feel like they can't relate to me because of this new life I live. That's something that like. So I grew up in New York City, right? And like
in the city, you grew up.
Yeah, I grew up in Manhattan, and one of the things about growing up in Manhattan, it's incredibly humbling. Like you never feel.
You weren't in the Newsies. You weren't in the Newsies.
I was in Newsies.
Were you really?
No, I was in Newsies.
Have people asked you that before?
No, you're the first
I'm sorry,
person.
dude. I can't remember when that was, but I love that movie.
Good little movie. I think Christian Bale was in that shit.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Crutchy, that little guy, like, give me the papes.
That was my childhood.
But I'm just saying, fucking bullshit. You got a fucking kid on one crutch hiking through fucking
sell the newspapers,
hiking up the LIC with a fucking sack of newspapers, dude. LIE,
the
LIE with a sack of newspapers, man.
But anyway, like you just humbled constantly. You never feel like you got money. There's always somebody way richer. There's always somebody with a way better job. There's always someone with a better career. Like because you're in the city where the most successful of all the people have. So you never feel this concern that you were talking about, which is like, oh, if I show this nice thing I have, people will think that I consider myself better than them or something.